to the Genshin Impact restaurant. What would you like to buy?
Yeah, I'll just take a Teyvat salad, please. Alright, this looked like you literally chopped the lettuce and put it in a plate, but how much is it?
Yeah, that'll be $250.
$250? Why is it that much?
Yeah, so this was $20. This was $15. This was about $13.50. Yeah, this one is kind of small, so it was about $9.50, $9.75. This was about, $10. Yeah, and then your water, yeah, this shit was $21. Yeah, so yeah, $250.
Bro, y'all overcharged.
We got this really luxurious sauce. It's only available for 3 weeks, by the way. Really luxurious. Yeah, this also be about $250 also.
Bro, for some sauce?
Plus tax. And shipping and handling.
Bro, I'm not.
Fuck out of here. Yo, where are you going? Yo, if you use the door, that's also $10.
Imagine going to a free buffet restaurant that's supposed to have free food, but in order to enjoy the food, you have to pay an extensive amount of money. That's exactly what it feels like playing Genshin Impact. But before I explain to you why this literally makes no sense, I need you to imagine saving money on Lunites in Wuthering Waves. Pictured it? Exactly, because you can do that with LDShop. A website where you can get your game's currency at a discount like Wuthering Waves at an insane 15% off. It's actually really convenient too. It makes topping up much more affordable, like in Wuthering Waves. If you want a specific character like Frolova, they have a bundle that lets you guarantee her. And with this website, you can get a top up that's about $100 for pretty much $77. Like, come on, $77. And it's super easy to use. All you gotta do is head to the website, use my link, which will also give you a 5% coupon, which will save you up to $50. Enter your UID and server, or just log into your account with the game. Confirm your order, follow through with checking out, and whoop-pow, you got your currency in the game for cheaper. It's super fast, very easy, and really convenient because it's cheaper than topping up in the game. It's extremely safe and reliable, and many people use it. And if it's your first time using it, there's a 15% discount for newcomers, so it's a perfect time to start using it. On top of that, if you spend $80, you can get a free game patch which can be claimed on the homepage. They also have games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and Zenless Zone Zero, so you can just pick the game that you want to use. Thank you, LDShop, for sponsoring this video. Now let me talk about these companies. Many gacha games are pretty ridiculous with how they monetize their game, but the system at its core is built to be extremely predatory. That being said, Genshin Impact, being the biggest gacha game because of COVID, abuses its predatory system the most. The fact that it's an open world gacha game means that they can charge you for enjoying moving around the world. The fact that it's supposed to have endgame content means that they can charge you in order to clear the content. It's basically like to say, hey, you can breathe over here. We have free air over here. But if you want clean air, you gotta pay for it, by the way. It only confuses me because it's the most successful gacha game out there. And with that being the case, they don't need to be this predatory. Obviously, a company will do whatever they need to do to make money and be profitable, but I'm not saying that they need to give everything for free because that wouldn't be sustainable. But when it comes with the expense of the respect of your player base, that's when it gets disgusting. And that's literally what's happening. Like, you can easily tell from all the comparisons of movement from the main character and the 4-star characters compared to the 5-star limited characters. Like, this shit is ridiculous and it's normalized. And just take the endgame content that came out recently as an example. They were offering you free weapon skins if you were able to complete the content. But it was virtually impossible to clear the content if you hadn't spent any money. And on top of that, the skins weren't even permanent. You had to complete it again if you wanted to keep them. It's like they said, okay, this salad actually doesn't cost any money, but it's fucking disgusting. And if you want it to taste tolerable, you better spend $200 for this stretching bowl. If you want it to taste good, spend $200. And sure, you can get the currency in the game and get the characters with the currency. But based on how difficult, because your characters aren't good enough and uninspired the content is, it feels like a job and a chore. Like, would you really want to be at a restaurant, go back into the kitchen and do dishes to make your food taste tolerable? I'm not trying to do a job to make my food taste good. And that's just something I can't get behind.
Okay. This feeling a little luxurious. Okay.
Welcome to the Wuthering Waves restaurant. How may we serve you today?
For today, we have slow-cooked ground turkey served with rice and garden vegetables straight from our garden,
as well as a glass of red wine.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take that. That sounds delicious.
Of course, coming right up.
And while you wait, please enjoy your complimentary water. as I would like to ask, is there anything that is not up to your liking? I mean, I got a jacket on, so it's a little hot in here. I didn't even finish one. How'd you know? Thank you. And that will only be $29.99. If anything is not up to your liking, please just fill out our survey and we will fix that expeditiously. Yeah, I'm definitely coming back. Definitely coming back.
That's the kind of hospitality I feel like people should want. Wuthering Waves is almost a perfect example of you get what you get, but will help you get what you need. First of all, they essentially give you on average more pools than a game like Genshin Impact does, so saving feels a lot more tolerable. Not only that, but the work you have to do to get the currency in the game doesn't always feel like a pain in the ass. The TCG event was a perfect example of that. It doesn't feel like something you're doing just for the currency. It more so feels like the event is actually the main course and it's fun to do, and the currency happens to be a bonus. Now I say almost, because this isn't always the case. They've had some hot garbage events in the past, in my opinion. Like that Dreaming Deep event, point blank, whoever was in charge of that event needs to be fired. Like, I don't care what you say, take that motherfucker off the team. He was doing y'all a disservice. They also, for some reason, figured out, hey, we don't need this 50-50 pity system that Genshin Impact normalized just for the weapon banner. But they still have a 50-50 system on the limited character banner, obviously because that's the banner that everybody actually cares about. But despite things like that, it really does feel like it's the Gacha game that gives you that AAA gaming experience that you're looking for. With real fleshed out combat, not a spoon-fed story, and events that are truly enjoyable at times. And you don't have to work a 9 to 5 to enjoy things like exploration or to complete content. It feels like it's complimentary, as it should be. Which, by the way, I didn't even mention before, but the endgame content is supposed to reward you with currency, but in Genshin Impact, in order to finish the endgame content, you have to spend money to get the money. It doesn't make any sense to me. But for Wuthering Waves, it really feels like they do actually listen to you. Their surveys really do feel like they are taken into consideration, and it does feel like when the community mentions there is something wrong with the game, they put immediate attention on fixing it. The entire game really does feel like they're giving you a gourmet meal experience with complimentary wine to enjoy the meal that was given to you. And that's just the kind of game that I would want to play.
All right, you know what? Just to start, I'll just take a green apple. Green apples? Coming right up. That's not green. I said a green apple, not green grape. Oh, my bad. You say green, so I thought, you know, green grapes. I'm sorry. Don't even worry about it. Let me just. I know y'all do dumplings. Can I just get some dumplings? Oh yeah, of course. Don't worry. I got you. Wait, bro, is this dumpling frozen? What? Oh, what is the cook dude? He's getting fired. I promise you, he's gonna get fired. Don't leave the game, please. He's gonna get fired. We're gonna make this right. Can I at least just get a water? This is making me exhausted. Oh, water? Don't worry. We won't mess this up. Don't worry. I got you. You can't mess up water. Bro, what the fuck is this? I'm so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. Here, take this complimentary yogurt on us, bro. Please, yogurt. You really think that low, bro? Please, no! They keep leaving.
To be honest, I have no idea what's going on with Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse has no idea either. The game has had a good foundation with the combat and the style and the music, but then in the beginning, they messed it up with the TV system that they made, making the story basically unplayable. Then they happened to take out the TVs, and it's like, that's great. Then they add one of the most broken characters to ever appear in a Gacha game, and it's like, if you weren't saving to get her, don't spend money to get her, or start playing the game after her banner. Like, why would you even want to play the game? She's that broken. As soon as you try out Miyabi, like in the story or something, you put down your controller and you basically stop playing the game because you're like, why would I keep playing the game when she's this broken and insane? I just want her. I want to play the game with her. Then they add events like the Fall Guys event that happened. That was extremely fun to play. It was amazing. But they don't make it a permanent mode to keep people playing the game after they're done with the content. And it's just like, what are they doing? Then you had the disaster of what 2.0 was with all those mechanics that got introduced, and I don't want to even get into that. It's like they always have something good going for them, then they drop the ball because they don't want to commit to it, don't know what to commit to, and don't know what they really want their identity to be. The only identity they really have is basically being a gooner bait game with all the big titty characters that they're releasing in the game and their jiggle physics, which honestly, people are starting to complain about that too, which makes literally no sense. Like, what did you expect from a gacha game full of anime women? Please tell me, what did you actually expect? The combat looks sick until you play the game and realize when you have the good characters, all you really have to do is mash one button and press the switch button when the enemy flashes. The UI is still confusing after a whole year. And people just say, oh, you're not playing the game enough to get used to it. Just play it more. Stop being a tourist and get used to it, bro. You tourist, you fucking tourist. Stop being a tourist, you fucking tourist. Like, no, it's just confusing because it's confusing. And they try to monetize characters that just come out with skins. This game feels more like a testing ground rather than an actual experience. And it really just feels like they need to get their shit together. I still really think Zenless Zone Zero can be a fantastic game, but they really just need to lock in and figure out what they want to do with the game. Because if you don't know what you want to do with the game, the players aren't really going to know what the game is supposed to be about and why they want to play the game.
Welcome to Honkai Star Rail, home of the Trailblazers. Can I take your order? Yeah, can I get a pasta or something? Y'all got pasta? Oh, you want pasta? You don't want pasta. I know exactly what you want. Okay, as long as you bring pasta, that's cool. Bro, I asked for a pasta. Why'd you bring me a sandwich? No, but that's definitely what you wanted. Bro, no, I don't want a sandwich. I want pasta. Why are you giving me something that I'm not asking for? I don't want to eat this. Well, I mean, he's eating it.
This shit good, man. This is mad good.
That's the kind of person you think I am. Like, for... Alright, fine. You'll be back. You'll be back.
Yeah, they really think we're that stupid. Okay, this is one that I really feel like I should not have to explain, but for some reason, it's like the exact opposite of Zenless Zone Zero. It feels like Hoyoverse doesn't even want to try to find out what their player base wants, thinks they know what they actually already want, and just decides to serve them whatever the fuck they want and whatever the fuck they think they're gonna eat. And most of that shit is fucking disgusting. Like, there have been constant complaints of black screen with white text with the budget that they have, but what do they do with the $1 billion budget? Add even more black screen and white text. What do they do after that, after we keep complaining? Upgrade it, make white screen black text. Like, what's next? Red screen green text, bro? Are we doing Christmas stuff now? After people are complaining about power creep and every character being power crept, what do they do after that? Make the next character power creep the last character. Like, for some reason, it just feels like they don't listen to their player base and don't care about what they actually want. Then you have the Fate collab. One of the most uninspired collabs in gaming history, if I'm being completely honest. With how hyped up the collab was and how excited everybody was, understanding Fate is a huge IP, Hoyoverse having a massive budget and being able to create one of the biggest anime gaming collabs to have ever existed, potentially redefining what it means to have a collab with a huge IP like Fate. Dropped the fucking ball. Like, quite literally catastrophically dropped it. They just sit down and they're like, hey, you know what? That Castress shit, people pay for that shit. They're gonna buy anything. How about we just go ahead and just do some hot fucking garbage for this fake collab? You know what? Yeah, you know what? You're pretty right. They're gonna eat anything. Let's just have Lancer do nothing. Yeah. No, I did not eat that shit up. But guess what? Somebody else did. And that's why they're gonna do that shit again if a collab happens. Because people justify this saying things like, oh, it's better than nothing. Oh, you don't really care about the game. Stop talking shit about the game. Oh, if you were really a fan of the game, you would appreciate the fact that Saber's in a gacha game like this. You have nothing to talk about. Acting like we should be happy with the crumbs that they're dropping after noticing they have this $1 billion budget. Like what are we even talking about here? All I'm saying is, these companies and games really just need to listen to their player base, because their player base are the people that know what they actually want. Yes, there will be the bad weed out there that say, hey, you know what? I want everything for free. I want Zanny for free. Give me Chacona for free. Free. Give me everything for free. Don't listen to them. There's a lot more reasonable people in the community that are like, hey, how about we just get a little bit more rewards, have endgame content like this? Just listen to your player base, do your surveys, listen to the overwhelming majority, because I'm pretty sure that they're more reasonable than you really think, and just listen to your community. Don't just assume what your games want. Don't just assume what your players want. They know what they want. Listen to them, give them what they want, and you'll both profit from it. People that are playing the games will enjoy the game, play it even more. You make the game, will see that they're enjoying it, make more revenue, make more stuff in the game, and the game will continue to grow.
Wait, no, no.
I'm not giving that game another chance. I'm gonna be honest. If I don't get Miyabi, there's no point in playing that game. Quite literally.